Hello everyone, welcome to another video, Vinyl Addict. This is Chili and I'm doing another soundtrack here. And today's soundtrack is Cruising. Now this is from a 1980 film starring Al Pacino. And there's pretty much punk rock and some underground stuff here. Now the reason why I got this was because I just recently did a video for Death Proof. And what I did not mention about Death Proof, that Quentin Tarantino was pretty much getting music from other soundtracks to put in his soundtrack. And so he did Willy Deville, which I mentioned in there, who was part of the punk rock scene. He was, he was a house band for the CBGB scene, and he went by Mink Deville, I think. And he got that song, Quentin Tarantino got that song, It's So Easy, from this album. And he also had some other songs or music from other soundtracks. He got from Blowout, the Brian De Palma film, which starred John Travolta, and some other ones, but I just remembered he got this one from this soundtrack, which made me hunt it down and see what was on here. And there was songs by the Germs, and that song is Lion's Share, which was a really good song. And this album is on Lorimar Records, which was a short-lived label. It had like 10 years from 1979 to late 80s, and only like under 20 releases, and this being one of them. And they mainly did soundtracks. I think another one was Action Jackson with Vanity, and who was starring in the film with Carl Weathers. And so this is a white label promo, and the distributor is Columbia Records, CBS. So we have this. And what else is on here is a band that is called the Cripples, which is really cool. They have 2 songs on here. And that's one thing I like about soundtracks, is just, because my hunt for Death Proof led me to this one. And, just looking at all the different bands are available on here, and then, doing some research on that, and just leads you down this rabbit hole of soundtracks. And some of these are forgotten. I mean, this film had a poor turnout as far as like sales. It's pretty much about Al Pacino going undercover in the gay community because there's a serial killer there. And there was a lot of protests about this film when it came out by gay rights groups, talking about like the depiction of the gay community was pretty much I guess stereotypical or something. It was sort of just like what in Goodfellas, a lot of the Italian communities were just going against that, saying all they do is show Italians eating food, that type of thing. And their depiction of them is just eating, constantly eating. There was a lot of killing in that movie too, and swearing. So there's other things, but and then this movie was just like there's some gay groups that were just saying, oh, it's just like they depict us as just like stereotypical, just cruising and just wanting to get laid and whatnot. And there's other groups that are saying, other gay groups saying like, it's okay to, let them do what they want to do, kind of thing. And see, that's where it goes through that fine line of like art, and just when people are just trying to get involved and say, don't do this, don't do that, and just let the artist do what they want to do, and and let the chips fall where they may. And that's how I feel. If you don't like the film, don't like the film. But if like, hey, some of these gay groups are saying like, hey, we don't even get movies about us or whatever, so just let them do movies, and just like telling the other gay groups to say shut the fuck up at the time. So there's always that kind of thing going on, and that what happened is that it didn't really backfire, where they would go, okay, well, let's, now that there's so much press about it, let's go see what this film is about. It didn't really work that way, but it's sort of like one of those last kind of films that sort of like in the 70s, they had these films like Looking for Mr. Goodbar, Play Misty for Me, Death Wish, where it's just like these serial killers or these underbelly scenes, and there's just, you know, sex and violence going on, and this it came out in '80. It was like sort of one of those last kind of films that kind of looked like that, you know, and it's not, I don't know, it's just like, I guess it's a cult favorite now, but I didn't see anything amazing about the film. It was just like, I guess the ending was kind of open-ended. That was another thing, but the guy who made it made The Exorcist, and he always comes with controversy when he makes films. So I do like this soundtrack though, with all the different kinds of music on here. These you know, these punk bands, Rough Trade, that's a Canadian rock band. They have a couple of songs on here, and you know, I didn't know about them until hearing this, and so they did release a 3-record set of Cruising now, which has all the songs that the Germs recorded for this. They recorded like 10 songs or something like that, and it's on a triple expanded blue and black vinyl, and I kind of want to get that just because I want to get their songs on it, you know, and you know, of course, Darby committed suicide when this came out, you know, a little before this came out, and so it's just good to hear some more of that Germs music. That's, you know, it's really not hard to find, but I mean, I'm glad that they released it, and so there's an opportunity to hear it, and that's my video for soundtracks today. It's Cruising, and so white demo promo. So catch me on the next video. Hit like, hit share, comment below what you think of this. It's kind of interesting that one thing is that the gay community and punk rock community, they were both kind of like underground at that time, and so for them to be used in this vehicle kind of makes sense. You know, you wouldn't want to, you couldn't just hear popular, you know, rock songs in this, so it kind of matches it, and I guess in the film wise it kind of works, you know. So there's Cruising, and hit the like button and share, and as I said, comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video.